What's up, y'all? I am back with another pod review for Mr. Jim Duffy at Refining Fire Chilies at superhotchilies.com. This is his card. You can click the QR code and that will take you straight to his website. I will also have a link in the description. Now, the review I am doing today is for the Moruga Red Monster by 7 Pot Brown. Now, this was a cross created by Mr. Chad Soleski. He created the Bootla, the Wrecking Ball. There is also a chocolate Bootla strain that was developed from Soleski's original red Bootla. I've had the red version of the MRM X7 Pot Brown, and it has an excellent flavor and extreme heat. So, needless to say, this peach variant makes me a little nervous. I'm sure it's going to be damn hot. Like, as you can see, it's quite large, and from the feel of it, it's extremely thin-walled. It's not very dense. It looks like it'll have extremely thin skin. I'm going to pop the pin on this grenade, and then we're going to cut it open and see what it looks like on the inside. Here we go. All right, wow. Wow. Right, and I did not cut this very well at all, but it has an extremely potent aroma. And the light color on this, you will actually be able to see, if the camera focuses properly, the oil deposits lining the wall. As I thought, it is an extremely thin-walled chili. The placental tissue does line the entire inside wall, and that's always a reason to be nervous. Now, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to take a few of these seeds out, just because I would like to be able to focus on the actual flavor and not the bitterness that will be imparted by the seeds. And much like the red, there is a surprising amount of seeds in here. It's actually quite impressive. Super Hots usually aren't this seedy. This has a ton. But here we see here, placental tissue is undisturbed. Here we go. The Moruga Red Monster by 7 Pot Brown. Peach variant. Thank you to Chad Soleski for creating the cross and Jim Duffy for sending me this pod. Here we go. Wow. Good flavor. Immediate upfront heat. It's grabbing the throat. lot of pod to chew. Whole lot of pod. Now it's damn hot. I don't think it's quite as hot as the red, but we're going to give it a little time. It's also not as flavorful as the red. And it has a good flavor. It's just not as bold. It has a light, fruity, citrusy flavor. Not too much sweetness. And you can definitely tell it's got 7 pot brown in it. It's got that throat burn. Now the burn, it is building a little bit. It's mainly concentrated. Dead center on the tongue. And the throat right here. Also, gums back by the molars. Still creeping up a bit. Building mainly in the throat. Again, like that, in dead center on the tongue. Not so much the tip, right in the center. It's peaked. Now it's just kind of throbbing on the tongue, in the throat. Now, that's not quite as hot as the red. It definitely has impressive heat for a lighter colored pod. Flavor, it's also, to me, not as flavorful as the red. The red has an incredible, powerful fruitiness and sweetness that this does not. On flavor, I would give that an 8 out of 10. And I would also give that an 8 out of 10 on heat. Quite an impressive pepper. Like, it's got a good solid flavor, a little bit more subtle, not as bold, not as much of a strong flavor as the red has. I do prefer the flavor of the red, but the peach has a nice, clean, citrusy flavor to it, and a strong fruitiness. So yeah, it gets an 8. The heat, I would also say, is an 8 out of 10. It's vicious. It's just not as devastating as the red. That's a very, very solid pepper, and that's a cool pod. Jim Duffy will have seeds for this available later in the season. Be sure to contact him with questions. I want to thank Jim once again for providing me with this pod to review. And thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, Please click the like button, be sure to subscribe, and share with your friends. I will see you in the next one. Later.